This is 24-inch softbox. Again, this is a Photo Deox folding softbox. I've got the S mount with my flash right back in here. To me, the softbox is one of the absolute most basic light shapers for doing portraits. It's really a must-have. And one of the things I really like about it is the softbox puts a square or rectangular catch light in the eyes. And you might think, well, that's weird because the sun is round and that's why umbrellas are nice. But softboxes simulate window light. A window is going to put that rectangular or square light in the eyes. So it's something that we're expecting, and it does look nice. Here's our softbox. If we take out the front diffuser panel so you can see what's going on inside, you can see we have a second diffuser behind it. And then behind that, I'll take one of these clips off. So behind our inner diffuser, you can see we've got our ring, and behind that is one of those mounts that I just showed you. It's another of the S-type flash bracket mounts that just fits right in the back of this. I'm just going to use it straight at first, but one of the beauties of softboxes, you can see that there's big fins that are sticking out. You can see them right here. What these do is really directionalize the light. Rather than just have light go everywhere, depending on how I point the light, I can change the color of the background. So if I have this light pointing straight this way, once I have Kendra here on the set, it'll hit her and then go to the background. However, we're going to do something with this called feathering, which is not something you can really do with an umbrella. We're going to actually send the light past her. We're going to have the light come across this way. What that's going to do is it's going to light up her face and create a nice gradual transition from light to dark, but it's going to keep the light off the background. That's going to make the background go darker, which is why I really love this kind of gray background. Now, when we throw the grid in here, what that does, it's going to further directionalize the light. I've got my fabric grid in here. We'll put this in a bit. This will go here right over top of this. And what this does is it, instead of making the light go this way, it makes it go much more narrow. So the fall off from light to dark will happen much more quickly. So let's try it straight first. We'll do it one. I'm going to have it pointing at Kendra fairly straight on. We'll let it hit the background, and then we'll feather. Kendra, come on out. All right, so let's get you about right here.
Sure.
I'm going to go back to short lighting her, and one of the things about a softbox is their real power and their real beauty is getting them close. You don't want them far away. If they're 10 feet away, you might as well just use a little flash bender on it. The closer you get, the softer the light is. Might seem counterintuitive, but it's the way they work. So I'm going to get this close to her. I'm going to bring it in right about here. So this is only, I know she's hiding back there a little bit. This is only about, 20, 24 inches from her. Probably closer to 20 inches. Again, TTL, let's see how TTL handles this with it being this close, because now I'm going to be focusing really on a headshot. It's mostly going to be about her face. So since her face is lighter than middle gray, we might have to adjust the TTL. Let's see what happens. Since we're in more of a dark thing, let's go a little more serious here. And no, it's actually very nice. Cool. Yeah, the TTL did a nice job. And what you'll see is that the side of her face that's away from the light, we've got a nice little light here, almost going to a Rembrandt triangle, and then this side of her face going dark. Now I'm going to feather it even more. Actually, I'm going to put you to work again. I'm going to have her hold the camera. And I'm going to put it right across the front of her. Now you might think, well, that's kind of weird. The flash is actually pointing at me right now. However, the inside of this is silver, and this entire white surface is sending out light at a slight angle. So now what's going to happen is the front of the softbox is actually going to be able to get around her face a little bit. And if I have her turn her face to it a little bit, then it's actually going to be a fairly even light. However, now that the light is shining this direction, much more of it should be off the background, and now the background should go much darker. Let's see. All right, you ready? Oh yeah, now the background's going a very dark gray. And again, I can move around. Yeah, I like that. That's good. Hold on. Oh, you're gonna love that one. Oh yeah. I'm sorry, but that's just really cool. I've been working with this girl for years, and it's still like every time we go to shoot, something cool happens. So you can see now the background's gone much darker because we're keeping the light off of it. The TTL kept up with it. So it's actually doing a very good job. We're just on straight. There's no compensation on the TTL. Now, I can change the distance of this to her even more. And for giggles, let's do this one. Let's see if TTL can handle this. We've done this before. I want you to do the one where you're going to come right in.